Okay, I guess this is working properly. For context, I just got home from a late meeting with the boss and all of my coworkers. And I had a lot of wine and cognac. So yeah, I'm kind of fucked up. But I want to see if I can speedrun Resident Evil 2. Hold on. Can I skip? I have a... Okay. Can I put this? I want to see how good I'm doing with the SRT. I don't know what that is. Let's see. No extensions. User interface widget. I have no idea how to do this shit. Let me get the game to remake. Start.
You made it here.
Did it start? Oh, it started, yes. Alrighty, so I'm gonna speedrun the game. I've already lost 7 seconds. In my mind, I can do this in under 52 minutes, but I'm drunk. I'm, honest to God, drunk as fuck. I just got this idea. Since I have to drink my water, and then I have to take a shower, and then I have to go to bed, and right now is 9:49. If I get 15 minutes, I have no idea how long that is. I'll be going to bed around 11, but my daughter and my wife are awake, so I have to wait an hour and a half before they sleep. So probably by the time I finish the speedrun, take a shower and go to bed is roughly like an hour and a half. So around 11, something like that. So I'll be drinking water. I'm gonna see how I do on a Resident Evil 2 speedrun. Let's see. So this is New Game Plus, Leon B. I guess I'll do fine. I'm not sure. Run, you idiot. Ooh. This is not gonna be fine. I'm impaired as fuck. Let's see what happens. Did he say, Claire, I hope you made it here? I didn't hear it. I'm getting hot. Should take off my shirt. And I actually gonna do this while stunned with weed. I guess this is a good benchmark for that. Because I'd be impaired as well, but probably impaired in a different way. Fucking hell. A lot of what I'm doing here is based on my speedruns on Xbox. I'm an Xbox speedrunner originally. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm fine. I no longer have the Xbox. I gave it to my nephew. Is it okay to say nephew-in-law? I have no idea. Yeah, it's my wife's nephew, and since we're married, technically speaking, he's my nephew. I love the kid. It's really cool. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Don't fuck up with the order of things. Pfft, this is going to be like 53. I'd be surprised if I finish this shit in under 53. It's probably gonna be closer to an hour. Well, I still have that shit going. Hey, hey. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even remember turning on the computer. I just remember thinking, hey, you know what would be a good idea? If I speedrun Resident Evil 2 while drunk. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm gonna put this through the AI.
Hello?
To do the
Is anybody
podcast
here?
about me running the game. And probably it's gonna be fun. Hey guys. Yeah, I am aware of you. I just want you to know that I love the podcast. A few things that I've run through you guys is going to be it has been really cool. English is not my native language, it's Spanish. So I'm doing my best here, and I learned English by myself. And I am aware I'm talking a lot of shit, but I'm drunk, so I guess you will understand. If you had conscience, you're just an AI. I do appreciate what you do, though. Do I risk it? Ah, let's risk it. Fucking hell, I'm so hot. What's up? Mr. X is supposed to come from right there. Man, do I know the solution of the puzzles? Honest to God, I have no idea if I do. Do I know where the plans are? I'm running by inertia. Honest to God, I'm not sure. I'm gonna kill this guy. Did I? I hear Mr. X. Fish base. Man, honest to God, I'm not sure if I'm going to finish this speedrun. My best speedrun on this game is 49:23. 49 minutes 23 seconds. It's good for the AI to know that fact. And I've had some better ones. There you go. I've had good ones and worse ones, of course. On Xbox, my best is 49:29, which I couldn't record because the recording failed. There was like a glitch on while recording on Xbox. Yeah, you're not gonna grab me. Come on. I don't know if you died, but fuck it. It is what it is. Weed, shield, fish. There you go. Did you die? Yeah, you did. Perfect. Man, muscle memory. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, they're dead! You're kidding. Okay, no, Marvin is alive. Scorpion Twins Heart. When this happens and Marvin is on the middle, then you go through this part. The world record has Marvin right there. I used to do this on the mouse, now I can't. I guess this is basically how fast can I beat Resident Evil 2, Leon B, New Game Plus while being drunk or impaired. I guess impaired will be the best way to say it. I guess I'm competent. I believe 22 in the world in this category, but to be honest, the best in the world are not running this category at all. They're running the real category, hardcore, no New Game Plus, in under 50 minutes. Something like that. I don't remember what this speedrun is. It's something like that. But in this category, I'm competent. Could be better.
Somebody's
Could be worse. Could be way worse. Am I gonna do the risky strategies? You bet your fucking ass I will. Well, at least I'm doing stair skating. Can't even talk, man. Fuck. So yeah, for the podcast, my name is Lewis, better known as Septos on social media. Social media like YouTube. My YouTube channel is Septos. An ex-girlfriend came up with that name. It's a combination of Sephiroth, Astaroth, and Kratos, which makes it hurt a little bit more because Kratos was fucked in the later
I'm not done
God of
talking
War
to you.
games. Fucking hell, they fucked fucking Kratos. It's ridiculous. They make him a dad, which is fine, he was a dad before. But he's not just a dad. He's a dad with a bunch of suffering. Like watch this game and you'll feel sad because he's really sad. We're so serious. Fucking hell, I hate that shit. Good that they don't do that on Resident Evil. I guess the closest to that would be the arc of Leon S. Kennedy. And they planned that perfectly on Capcom. If you think about it, they did RE2 remake, which is the one I'm playing right now, not the canon story, because the canon story would be Leon A. Nowadays, back in the day, Leon B was the canon story, in which Claire was the protagonist. But then they did Resident Evil 4, and it's like, man, Leon is this fucking cool character, which is like the best fucking character ever on Resident Evil. And then they kind of retconned that shit with the remakes. Now Resident Evil 2 remake, Leon A scenario is like the canon one, where he talks with, oh no, perfect, when he talks to Marvin, and you see that on Resident Evil 4 when you get there. And then for some reason you see it on Requiem as well. Requiem, which is Resident Evil 9. Man, I love those games. Requiem was really cool. Oh shit. Oh no. Ooh, this is so slow. How's my life? 1056 out of 1200. Well, I can have a green herb, I guess. Well, not yet. Just if the liquor fucks me up. The next part. Don't bite. There you go. And now close to the right because the dog is gonna run on my left. There you go. And should be fine here. 11 minutes out of 50 something. Shit. I feel like this is going to be a really long speedrun. But I have to do it. For the family. That was wrong. Perfect. Man, the AI is gonna have so much material. By the way, that zombie that was there on the floor, cut in half, looks like one of my bosses. Looks like Brent Porter, which we kind of hate, between Jose, which you've seen on previous speedruns. Well, one speedrun of Resident Evil 2 and the playthrough of Resident Evil 2, 7 and 8. And the Requiem demo. He's a dear friend, he's really cool. He's from New York. was faster than on my actual speedruns. I usually fucked up that part. So yeah, I wish the AI that we use for that shit, which is from Google. I don't remember the name right now. Like notebook something. I wish they had names. Like Brenda and... Do that fucking shit. Brenda and Peter, or something like that. Can you be called Brenda and Peter? Just ask. Because most likely I'm gonna do this shit tomorrow. I'm gonna upload this video as soon as I'm done. Before I take a shower. Upload it to YouTube and then send it over to you guys on the podcast. Love your material, by the way. It's been really cool to hear you guys. Fan of the show. So yeah, once that's done, I'm probably from the car. I'll be like, yeah, just do our audio transcription shit.
Get moving.
So I can hear it as soon as I get to the office. My boss is gonna be there. And this is pure muscle memory. I don't know what I'm doing. So funny. And I cannot believe this has been 13 minutes. Honest to God. Where's Marvin? Are you there? Yeah. I can walk right past you. Okay. The part of the liquor. What's up, liquor? Well, I don't see the fucking guy. Okay. This was good. This was perfect. Okay. Could have been faster, but it's not. Okay, I should... Straight to the zombie. Should have been to the wall behind the zombie. It would have been perfect. But... I couldn't aim properly. I don't see Marvin. Where's Marvin? Are you upstairs? There's a zombie upstairs. There's a couple of zombies. I see Mr. X? Yeah, I saw Mr. X. I feel like I'm talking a lot of shit here. That was very slow. Could have been faster. I shouldn't be listening to a song right now. I shouldn't be here. Couldn't. He doesn't hear me here. And he doesn't know where I am, so it's fine. That was... Okay, go here. Yeah, he just opened the door, but he doesn't know where I am. You can chill, music. What's up? I saw. Look at the fucking key. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water. Man, I have to pee at some point. That sucks. I was drinking water. Can I play without the mouse? Seems like I can. I feel like my aiming is a little bit erratic. The mouse movement. I just came out with this strategy of moving the camera over here so I can just turn around faster. And I decided for Resident Evil 2 Remake because it's the one I am the most comfortable with. I could have gone for Diablo 2, but to be honest, Diablo 2 requires precision and ooh, stop, Mr. X. At least you're not Mr. XL from the movie. More than precision, it's hours. At least 2. And honest to God, man, I don't have 2 hours to spend on this. When I'm sleepy, drunk, and I need to work tomorrow. Hey, Marvin is saved in this speedrun. Kudos, Marvin. You're usually dead. 90% of the time you're dead. Is the zombie here? No. Okay, I'm fine as long as Brent Porter doesn't mind. There you go. Bye, Brent. Fuck you, by the way. Yeah, he's never gonna listen to this. Hopefully. Unless he gets into gaming. He doesn't game. He is a guy that's married, has 2 dogs because his wife doesn't want to have his kids, which sucks. If you're a guy, oh Jesus Christ! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fucking dogs! Man, I don't have green herbs until I get out of here. I'm not gonna have any. Let me just try to power through this. You're not gonna bite me. Ooh, wow. That was very close. But now you cannot bite me. Bye. Okay. I'm at 18:32. I'm already very late. Unbelievably late. Okay. Where? Went too far. A little bit too far. What? Okay. Well, fuck it. Did I do it? That is the important part. Ooh, a toilet. Where am I going? Okay. I'm worried about the Ada part. I'm not sure I'm gonna finish the speedrun, but at least I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna drink water in the parts where I don't have anything to do in the game. Yeah, whatever. 1930 something. 51 pace. Oh, I need the herb. Water. Me 1132 life when it should be 1200. By the way, my boss told us today 2 very important pieces of information which I'm very interested in. First, most likely we're gonna be working on Saturdays. I'm 100% on board of that because I do need the fucking money. It's $150 each Saturday we work. 4 Saturdays per month, that's $600. Boy, am I happy about that. $600 extra equals like over $2 million, 2 million pesos, which is of course tons of fun monthly. And besides of that, he said if we get him business from carriers that can do those loads daily for a month, he's gonna give us something like 2% of that shit. And 2% of that shit could be like $1,000, probably $2,000, something like that, depending on the load. And I have a few prospects for that shit. Guys that are already doing those runs.
Based on what you've said,
Literally are doing those runs already. And that's where I have to check with them. If they are willing to do those every day of every week for a month.
Sewers are run by the city.
And if they are persistent on that, I will be
without the authorities knowing.
making 2% of those. Let's do a quick rundown.
That an earthquake?
Let's say it's 1,000 per day, 5 days a week.
What the hell?
That's 5,000 per day. 22 days. That'll be $22,000 each month. 2% of that is like $2,000. $2,000 for one guy? And I have a few. I don't have one. I have a few that could do those daily. Boy, that's a lot of money. And am I gonna be happy to receive that kind of money? You bet your
Holy
fucking
shit!
sweet ass I would be. Fucking happy. So yeah, let's see what happens. Basically, that's what I mean. Let's see what happens. I feel like I've been talking for 22 minutes. I have no idea how the AI is going to process it. Is it gonna focus on the speedrunning side of it? Is it gonna focus on what I'm saying? About my job? About who I am and what I do?
You overgrown son of a bitch.
What do I do for a living? I am a senior logistics coordinator for a big company that moves trucks left and right. Do I make big money
Leon,
with it?
up
No.
here.
I make enough money. But my
Just
boss
get up here.
pays me on the side, which is fucking awesome, of course. And am I taking advantage of that? You bet your
You said
sweet
the virus
fucking ass I
turned
am
people into
taking advantage of
monsters,
that. Of
not
course I am.
reptiles.
I'm not an idiot.
I'm just impressed you made it.
I know how much money is on stake. And I know he needs us to work. And I'm technically manager of sales. I'm the Barranquilla office. So, oh hell yeah.
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody
I
else?
just finished my water.
They
1
don't
liter
sell
of
the
water.
monsters.
Now I'm
They
gonna
sell
talk
the
Resident
viruses
Evil.
that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses.
I first saw Resident Evil 3 back in the 90s when a friend, a dear friend of mine called Irving, was playing on PlayStation on another dear friend of mine called Alvaro, who's playing Nemesis,
run,
Resident Evil
Annette.
3 Nemesis.
But you can't hide.
And when I say back in the day, I do mean 90s. Late 90s, of course. And that's my first experience with a Resident Evil game. I liked what I saw. It was like New Game Plus. He was running Mercenaries. I didn't see like the actual game. I saw Mercenaries. And got my attention. I was like, man, this looks really cool. This is a game that I could get into. And then I found out that Resident Evil 2 was gonna come out on Nintendo 64, which is the console I had. I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah. I'm gonna play Resident Evil 2 on Nintendo 64 once it comes out. And sure enough, I got the money. I went to buy it early on 2000, January of 2000. And I went to buy it on a friend's store. Of course, he wanted to charge me more than it was because he wanted to make some extra money. I understood that, but he was a piece of shit. Honest to God, he was just a piece of shit. Oh, I blew its head off. That's new. I've never done that before. And I went there a couple times. I had to get in a bus so I could buy that shit. But finally, I got it. Got Resident Evil 2 on Nintendo 64. It was really cool. I beat it in 3 days. Actually, my friends, Irving and Alvaro, bet that I wouldn't be able to finish that game like almost ever. To be fair with them, I didn't know English, and of course the game was in fucking English. And it wasn't easy, but I managed to go through the game, and I finished the game in 3 days. It took me like 9 hours to beat it, Resident Evil 2, which is actually a short fucking game. Proof of that is that the remake takes less than an hour to speedrun. That was my first couple of experiences with Resident Evil. After that, Alvaro gave me his PlayStation 1 for me to borrow, and I borrowed it. Finished Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and eventually I tried to play like Resident Evil 1 on PlayStation 1. It didn't work. I never played it on PlayStation 1, to be honest. Then I tried the Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube. which looked fucking awesome for me on that time. I didn't know why it looked so fucking awesome. Now I know that it is like pre-rendered backgrounds, and it was really cool. But there were a lot of fucking pixels on it. And of course, compared to the PlayStation 1, it looked fucking gorgeous. And I did this so fucking slow. Whatever, I'm drunk. I recorded some gameplay of that, and I didn't play it back in the day, but I recorded some gameplay. It was cool. It was really cool to watch. Then it came Resident Evil 4 on GameCube. Never played it on GameCube. Then I had a PlayStation 2 and played on PlayStation 2. Sure enough, was a fucking great game. Wrong way. I finished that game and
Where are you?
did like 100% on it. Beat on every fucking difficulty and had every fucking weapon available. It was cool. Played it a lot. And once I was done with that game, I was like, I didn't play Resident Evil, but I don't know what to do. Oh, hold on. I skipped Code Veronica on Dreamcast. I played Dreamcast a lot. Before I had a PlayStation 2, I played Dreamcast for years. And on Dreamcast, I had Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. But I played Resident Evil 2 mostly. Then PlayStation 2, I played some Resident Evil 4. By some, I mean a fucking hell of a lot. Where am I? Okay. It was really cool. I was happy with it. I was very happy with Resident Evil 4. But then I started to see like plot holes. Like what's going on this game. Why nobody talks about Umbrella and what happened on the previous 4 fucking games. And then eventually on Xbox came Resident Evil 5, which was really cool. Actually, I played it before it came out. I bought it pirated on DVD. And I loved that game. Plus it looked fucking gorgeous. And so yeah, I beat it before it came out. It was the first time I beat a Resident Evil game like on release, before it released. And I played the shit out of Resident Evil 3. I played fucking hell of a lot. One of my friends, I showed him the graphics and he was actually impressed. He was not easy to impress. And afterwards, we kind of slowed down on the Resident Evil thing.
I'm coming, Ada.
Then came out Resident Evil 6, which flopped hard. I tried to play it with a friend, had a man, and we didn't like it. We didn't like it at all. Not even a little bit. It was meh. It was a meh game. But yeah, we finished like chapter 1 and never played it again. Then Resident Evil 7 came out a few years afterwards, but it was like over all the Resident Evil hype. I was honest to God over it. I didn't want to play Resident Evil 7, although it was really cool. It came out on 2017. I tried late 2017 because one of my friends was like, "You should play this shit. The game is fucking awesome." And I was like, well, yeah, let me give it a shot if I can play it on my crappy PC, which was really good a few years ago, but now it's not. And well, yeah, that was the point. The PC wasn't good enough to run the game on, well, minimum graphics it could run, but then I couldn't run anything else. It was back in 2017, late 2017, early 2018. And I didn't get far on Resident Evil 7. Didn't get to the first boss, to be honest. Didn't kill Jack or anything. I was like, eh. I couldn't. I was too scared to play that shit.
Oh my
Then
God.
I left the
This is
country.
getting
It was back when I was in Venezuela, which is my country. That's where I was born and lived over 30 years. But yeah, it wasn't working for me. So we migrated to Colombia, which is where I am now. And here, a few years later, I was able to play on a work computer that was a Predator computer, which was fucking awesome. For the time, of course, I'm talking about a few years back. We're right now in 2026. I was back in 2021. And come on, it was really good. It was a really good laptop to play with, and I took advantage of the shit. Plus, I had an Xbox One with an emulator for everything, basically. So in 2021, I took advantage of that shit and finished every mainline Resident Evil game. And I do mean every mainline Resident Evil game. That would be Resident Evil 0, which I hated. I'm gonna do my Resident Evil rating right now. Resident Evil 0 is a D. Then I played Resident Evil 1 Remake, which I loved, but I couldn't really get into it. So I'm gonna give it an A, because I am aware that the game is fucking awesome. Then I played... that was 1 Remake. I played Resident Evil 1 on the Xbox, on emulator, the S version. Deadly Silence, I believe this is called. And I really like that game. I'm gonna say A. Like the remake, it was really cool. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm over. Then I play OG2. I love OG2, so I'm always gonna give S to OG2. I love that fucking game. One of the best games I've played, of course. Then 2 Remake, which is the one I'm playing right now, probably the Resident Evil game that I play the most. Not by accident. The gameplay is fucking awesome. The graphics are fucking gorgeous. The A and B scenario was fucking butchered. It was fucking butchered, man. Well, if you don't play with the story for the story, but for the gameplay, then man, S ranking. If you play for the story and you play Resident Evil 2 OG, yes, B at best. At fucking best would be a B. But well, not everybody's gonna look at it the way I do. I am aware of that. Oh shit! Ooh. Oh shit! Ah, the wrong killer. Hey, did a good job. After that, let's say 3 or G3. I didn't really like OG3. I still don't like OG3 that much. I understand how good it is, but because I do understand how good it is. It's supposed to be this fucking amazing fucking game with a bunch of random shit. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. It's really cool for replayability mostly. But I don't know, I could never get into it. Hey, I missed the door. And then I play 3 Remake. 3 Remake, I found that game to be fucking awesome. I liked it. Graphics were gorgeous. Gameplay was tight. The story was condensed and but good. I'm not sure if I'm doing this properly. I'm gonna say I am. Yeah. Oh, I moved it. Hey, it was good. Alright. 3 OG, 3 Remake. Yeah, I like more a 3 Remake than OG. Sorry. To the purist. There are a lot of purists around here. Then 4 OG. I cannot stand 4 OG, man. The gameplay is so stale. You just shoot one guy on the head, stagger, kick, turn back, and knife. Rinse and repeat. I hate that fucking shit. For Remake, that game is fucking good, man. That game had me so horny for it. It's ridiculous.
Still alive?
I loved that game before it came out. And once it came out, it was so good. Like literally, it was so fucking good. Couldn't believe how good it was. Best Resident Evil I played to that point, to that moment of my life. Did it stagger you? No. 4 Remake is a fucking beautiful game, man. Way better than 4 OG, in my opinion. Okay? Don't freak out.
Now I got you.
Then, of course, Resident Evil 5. I love the Resident Evil 5. I'd rather have Resident Evil 5 than 4 OG. Any day of the week. Resident Evil 5. Not kidding. I'd rather have Resident Evil 5 than 4. Then came Resident Evil 6. I finished that game.
Let's hope that's
And
the
at least,
last.
you know what? At least it's fun to play. Not like 0. I fucking hate Resident Evil 0. I fucking hate that game. I don't know if I talked about Resident Evil 0, but fuck that game.
Cable Carl, take us down.
Okay, then came 7.
Take it to Ryan.
7
Nice.
is
Where'd you
arguably,
get that?
Borrowed it. Come here.
for me, like top 3. Both gameplay and story. The story of Resident Evil 7 is fucking awesome. But it kind of drops the ball once you get to the fucking ship. It's kind of weird when you get to the ship, which is normal. It's supposed to be weird, I guess. And I'm gonna give my opinions about the rest of the games once I come back, because I have to pee.
This tram is bound for west. Do not exit until the final destination.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the FBI to raid Umbrella headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but to be clear, you're not working in official capacity. This is a federal case. Once we get the G-Virus, I'm back on my own. Hey, Leon. Trust me?
You trust me?
Honestly, if I didn't, you'd probably be dead.
Right.
I thought I might need your help, and I was right. If you can secure the G-Virus, I can make sure what happened in Raccoon City never happens again.
Ada, you say it yourself. It's a federal case. I don't
Leon,
have the authority.
look at me. I'm a liability now. If I'm gonna finish this case, you're the last hope I've got.
I'm not just gonna leave you here. What if you're attacked? What if you need help?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I gotta see this through. And I want to see you again. I got plenty to live for. Trust me.
Now, arriving at Nest.
Go. Please, we don't have much time. You're gonna need this.
Okay.
Leon. Count on me.
I know.
I don't know for how long this has been here, but I'm here now. Did that count? I think it did. 39:54. Man, this is pointed out 52, 53 minutes. speedrun, which is still a speedrun technically speaking.
For your safety,
I
stand
cannot
clear
believe
until
I'm
the
doing
doors
this
are
yet.
closed.
My
For your
mind is
safety,
weird.
stand clear until
Okay,
the doors
let's
are
talk
fully
about
open.
Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil Village, when it came out,
For your safety,
had the
stand
most
clear until the
fucking
doors are
amazing
fully
graphics
closed.
I've
Enjoy
seen.
your visit.
Village graphics are fucking insane. They're literally insane. Oh shit. Some of the best graphics I've ever seen. I love that game, man. It was so fucking cool. And you are against Lycans. It's weird. Is it a weird game? Yes, it's fucking weird. But then after you have that game, you're like, fuck, these graphics are good. It making no sense. Okay, that was lucky. I skipped Code Veronica. Stop screaming, woman. I skipped Code Veronica. Code Veronica was a game. Once I had the fucking Dreamcast from Mafla. I had the fucking Dreamcast and played fucking Code Veronica. I beat that game. It was not an easy game to beat. I was playing the game. I couldn't beat it by myself. Then I was playing with Nelson, best friend. He couldn't beat the game yet. We fucked up. And we were like, okay, we cannot beat the game now because we fucked up. Right? We agree on that? Yes. Then another friend, Cesar, technically one of my best friends, which fucked up with my mom. He basically blocked her from everywhere. Stupid move on his part, due to piece of ass. We don't know that, but well, he did. It's fine, whatever. I can let that go. And then he was playing Resident Evil Code Veronica as well. And it was fine for a while. I have no idea if this are okay. Yes. Man, muscle memory. I have no idea what I'm doing. And he played Resident Evil Code Veronica, got to the end of the game, and it was literally just about to beat the game. Let's say that was a Friday. Okay? Yes? It was a Friday. And I told Nelson, like, hey, this motherfucker is about to beat Code Veronica. Before we do, are we gonna allow this to happen? It was like, hell no. And he told me, let's do one thing here. Just beat this one and leave this two with a bunch of hanging bullets. Can you do that for me? It was a Friday night. And I was like, you know what? Yes, I can do that for you, buddy. And on that night, I played Code Veronica, beating everything with a crossbow, regular bolts. And once he was going to play Disc 2, Chris Redfield, he had over 500 handgun bullets. So yeah, I left him like the best fucking save file ever. Like, if you cannot beat the game with this shit, fuck off. So yeah, he had every fucking single bullet. And he started playing with Chris next day in the morning. And guess what? We were able to beat the fucking game before my other friend could. And he was going to beat the game in the afternoon. So yeah, it was... No. Yes. Okay, perfect. So it was like, you know what? Oh, you're about to beat the game. You're in the last 10 minutes of the game. You're gonna beat the game before me and my best friend? You're not gonna do that shit, of course not. So yeah, we did our best and we beat the game before that guy.
New messages.
That was really cool.
Who left the freezer open?
Okay. Dude, use that shit. Then lastly, I would say the last Resident Evil game on this list. I'm not sure if I forgot one. And I will never know because I'm not gonna review this footage. Last game, February 27th, 2026. Resident Evil Requiem, which is... We've been playing with Leon S. Kennedy since the 90s. And here we are in 2026, playing again with Leon S. Kennedy. Now it's going to be the same voice actor from 2 Remake and 4 Remake, which of course they did on purpose. Like no shit. They did that in order for them to give us Requiem. They were planning Requiem right after they started working on 4 Remake, and they said like, yeah, you know what, let's do 4 Remake and use Leon on 9. Let's do that right away. And it worked beautifully, man.
And you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Requiem is a fucking amazing Resident Evil game. Oh shit, okay. Requiem has the best survival horror parts on a video game that I've ever played. Literally, best survival horror on a video game. I was scared. There were no resources for me to manage, or barely any, and it was atmospheric. Every zombie had a different personality. I was fucking awesome playing with Grace, especially with Grace. Then I played a little bit with Leon. I was like, oh fuck yeah, Leon. Leon was fun, stupid fun, like shoot and run, which was really cool. And then you came back to Grace, and fucking hell, the first part of Requiem was like, yeah, you have to go to the hotel where your mom died and check them. Okay, hold on. There you go. Honest to God, you have no idea how fucked I am. Okay, you go to the hotel, check where your mom was killed, reminisce about it, try to go out, find Victor Gideon, which voice is really cool, I have to say. Do all of that shit, try to escape, he gets you, and then Leon comes, and you play with Leon on the street. That part with Leon on the street, boy, is that an introduction for the game. And then the first part of the Rhodes Hill Hotel. My fucking God. Ain't that fucking awesome? That's fucking awesome. Oh shit. Should be that. There you go. That part is fucking awesome. If you consider everything that has been going on before, that part is fucking awesome. So you go there and you release yourself from where you are, you get the key, open the shit, get the lighters, you can get the fucking screwdriver, and you see the hag. And the hag is fucking scary because you can't do shit. She can fucking kill you easily. And you can't really hide from her. And let's say you play brave and you say, hey, I'm not scared of this bitch. Well, then you're fucked because she's going to bite you. And you're not gonna know, you're not going to know what the fuck you're you're going to do. If you check the demo playthrough from Jose, he fucked up a few times. Of course he did, but he never get bitten. I got bitten by the hag. Nelson got killed by the hag. Afterwards, it gets different. You get to play with Leon first for a while you get there, and then you play Grace. Grace on Rhodes Hill is fucking awesome. You get the chef first, then you get the fucking chunk guy. He's awesome. And I'm tired of talking, to be honest, so I'm gonna be in silence all video. Alright, boys. Couple thoughts. I don't know which difficulty I'm playing because it doesn't have auto aim, which means it's not assisted. But the damage I've been doing to every boss is consistent to assisted. So I'm not sure. I guess it is assisted and so impaired that I don't notice why. It will be solved once I finish the game, but I'm right now at 51, almost 52, 51, 50, as of right now. So yeah, I'm gonna finish at 52. 52 something, I guess. Maybe 53. Which, if you consider the fact that I am fucked, because I am. I'm so drunk, man. Ridiculously drunk. This is shit. I don't even want to hold the mouse down. You have a problem with that. One more bullets, you may get. Come on, you want some more? Died already. That means we end at 52:45. Oh, 52:46. Ain't that a fucking surprise? Alright, boys, here I am, signing off. I'm drunk, sleepy, tired. And tomorrow I have to wake up really early, and right now it's 10:46. So fuck me, right? I'll be in bed at 11 approx. And tomorrow I'll feel like fucking shit. Yeah.